Welcome into an exclusive one-on-one sit-down interview here on WUFT Sports. I'm Isaac Edelman, joined by the new head coach of the Gators soccer team, Nick Zimmerman. Nick, you've been here in Gainesville for quite a while now, so I can finally ask you, how's Gainesville treating you?
It's good. I wouldn't say quite a while, but we're at least a while. So it's been great. Just looking forward to we move in this week, close on the house, finalize everything in Starkville. So my wife, my baby, we're excited. We're chomping at the bit.
That's awesome, and we're happy to have you here in Gainesville. I got to ask you, what stuck out about this opportunity the most when they came reaching out to you?
I mean, it was a no-brainer. I mean, it's an elite institution. The academic side of it, the history that it has in the women's program in football here, soccer we call it, but it's elite in everything that we do. The players that have come through here, Abby Wambach, Danielle Fotopoulos, Heather Mitz, Coach Burley's an absolute legend. And so you think about all the fun nights and memories that women's soccer's had in the SEC, and it's the standard. So, and to be able to come back home and do it with family, with friends, it's certainly a dream come true. When
you got here, you called this, a dream job. You obviously listed some great reasons there. Is there anything else just in terms of Gainesville, right? Gator Nation, just how bought in the fans are here?
Oh, I mean, that's something that's, on a whole nother level. I mean, you talk about the Swamp, you talk about football, just in the last, week, seeing the amount of support from baseball, from softball, gymnastics, you look at, basketball, it's just different. When you win, they're going to come. And, if you build it, they'll come. And, we look forward to, packing the Diz, and making this a fortress when teams come to play here. So, we know the challenge lies ahead, but we're really, really excited for it.
I love that, making it a fortress. When people talk about the Florida Gators, they say everything's cool. What will it take to get Gator soccer back in that conversation?
I mean, we've got some, really good players. We've got a great group. We've got an elite staff, and we've got a vision and a plan. And it's making sure that we continue to stay focused, on the main thing is the main thing, but also, we're being consistent with our messaging. And so that's something that for us is a non-negotiable. We've identified our standards. The players understand it. And then can we be consistent day in, day out?
You talk about having great players. Quite a few people followed you over from Mississippi State. How easy was it to persuade them to follow you here to Gainesville?
Yeah, well, it was one of those that I didn't have any access to them. When I addressed the team, on Thursday evening, I appreciate the administration for allowing me that opportunity. It was a place that I've been 7 years. I told them the decision, and I left, and I didn't have any conversations with any of them until they entered the portal. And so a number of them they went on their visits. So it was certainly going through that process again and making sure that we did everything we could when they came on campus to show them what this school is all about.
What does that say about their relationship with you, though? Because if they didn't like you so much, they wouldn't follow you here to Gainesville.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. I mean, it's a great group of young ladies. They make us better every single day. The relationships that I have with each of them, personally, and seeing their development and growth has been awesome. And them reaching out to us, saying that they want to be a part of this is a really cool feeling.
You mentioned player relationships. There's some new players here, right? Obviously, right? New faces. How has the team bonding been? I know you guys have gotten out to the pitch already a few times. So what is that, team bonding been like?
It's been great. We addressed it in the first meeting. Let's get the elephant on the room. We know that there's a group of, former Florida players, and we know that there's a group of Mississippi State players. But the most important thing is where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? It's not Mississippi State. It's not Florida. We're all together. We're all a part of this journey. And so I give them a lot of credit. They've been awesome. They've been incredibly intentional. They've been open-minded. They've been open-spirited. They've invested in developing these relationships, these transformative relationships that we've told them that we as a staff want to get to know, some of these Florida players that we may not have had relationships with. So, if you're willing to be intentional, if you're willing to be open-minded, then we feel really, really, excited and happy with where we are right now.
We're on the field right now, but for you, how important are the off-the-field activities, especially for a new-look team like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously one of those that every chance that you are together is an opportunity to grow, and it's an opportunity to really find out, about players. We've got certain rules where where meals, let's make sure that we're intentional. Sit with different players, no cell phones, right? We want to try and get to know them. We do mentality meetings that, we show vulnerability. So things that you may not share in a soccer setting, you share. And that's how you really develop trust. Trust is something that's really important for us, as we move forward this spring. It's our identity and our trust. The trust within each other, the trust within the staff within the players.
In your short amount of time here, what have you learned about Gator Nation, and how excited are you to be part of their community now?
It's special. I mean, it is elite. It's the best of the best. It is different, and it's different in a really, really good way. The support that I've gotten, the people that have reached out, it's been unbelievable, and I can't thank them enough. I can't wait to put a product on the field that they're not only proud of, but they're excited about. I know the staff, we're working tirelessly to make sure that we do everything we can to, go out and, represent this university in the best way possible.
Coach, last thing for you, what can fans expect out of this new look 2026 Florida Gators soccer team?
Yeah, it's going to be high energy, high octane. We're going to play a brand of football that they're going to be proud of. We're going to work, and we're going to hunt like animals when we don't have it, and when we do have it, we're going to dominate the ball. It's going to take time, but we are very, very excited about where we are. The mantra this spring is all about progress is winning. So, one day at a time, can we get a little bit better, and we'll be where we need to be.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with me here on WUFT Sports, and good luck this upcoming season.
Appreciate it. Go Gators.